So you know the difference between the rigid and non-rigid. The distance between the two particles is constant is called rigid. The distance between the two particles is non-constant is called non-rigid. Okay, here one table you can see. This is the absorption of the hydrogen HF, hydrogen fluoride HF. Here you can see this is the absorption lines. This is absorption lines. This is J, rotational quantum number, and this is also absorption lines. This one is calculated and this is observed. This is observed, and this is the B. B is called rotational constant, and this one is the radius of the radius. This is not a radius, this is a bond length of the HF molecule. Bond length of the HF molecule you can see. So this table shows when J increases, the rotational quantum number increases, the corresponding B value is decreases. Corresponding B value is decreases. Why it is decreases? So you know B, rotational constant B, which is equal to h divided by 8 pi square I C. This is the rotational constant. H is constant, so H doesn't affect B. 8 is also constant, pi is also constant, C is also constant. So these are the constants. So here B is inversely proportional to 1 over I. What is I? I is the moment of inertia. I is called moment of inertia. So I depends on so which is I is equal to mu r square. What is mu? Mu is the reduced mass. So here there is no change in mass. So there is no change in mass. This is constant. Only the I is depends on r square. When r square increases, I is increases. R square decreases, I is also decreases. So in this case, so B is inversely proportional to 1 over I. So I increases, B decreases. I increases, B decreases. Similarly, B decreases, so I decreases, B increases. So here B decreases. So B is decreases. You can see J value increases, B is decreases. Here J value increases means the energy is increasing. So when energy is increasing, the rotational constant is decreasing. B decreasing, I is increasing. The moment of inertia is increasing. So I increasing, R is also increasing. So you can see R is increasing. The rotational constant is decreasing. So here what is R? R is the bond length of the HF molecule. R is bond length of the HF molecules. So R is increasing with J value. When the rotation of the molecule is increases, the energy of the rotational molecule is increases, the bond length is also increases. It shows the centrifugal force is affect the bond length. When centrifugal force is increases, bond length is also increases. So it is called the non-rigid rotator. The non-rigid rotator, because the bond length is changes, because the bond length is changes with the rotation. Rigid rotator, there is no change in bond length, it is fixed one, it is constant one. It is the example for the non-rigid rotator and rigid rotator. Okay, next we start the non-rigid rotator. Here k is equal to 4 pi square mu bar square c square mu. Here k indicates the constant, spring constant. Here the bond is, I consider it is a spring. Bond is spring like, it can be stretched, it can be compressed. Bond is stretched or compressed. I consider bond is spring. Okay, so k is the spring constant, means I consider bond is a spring. So k is equal to 4 pi square mu bar square c square mu. Mu is the reduced mass, c is the velocity of light, mu bar is the fundamental frequency of the spring. Fundamental frequency of the spring. Okay, next B is equal to h divided by 8 pi square IC, which is equal to h divided by 8 pi square c mu r square. So I already tell here B is decreases, R is increases. So this is the relation. Here I replace I is equal to mu into R square. I replace I is equal to mu into R square. So here B is inversely proportional to 1 over R square. R square is changes, B is changes. Okay. Next. So I tell bond is considered as a spring, so it can be vibrate, it can be vibrational energy, it can be stretched equal, and it can be stretched same amount, it can be compressed. This is spring, this is the R naught. What is R naught? R naught is called equilibrium distance. R naught is called equilibrium distance. So the spring is stretched and compressed equal amount. So I consider here the equilibrium condition. You can see this figure, it can be stretched and compressed equal distance. Okay. Next, consider the average distance or equilibrium distance of the spring is R AV, which is equal to 0.1. This is equal to equilibrium distance. So here the spring is stretched by 0.11 nanometer and compressed by 0.09 0.09 nanometer. So how can we calculate the average distance of the spring? How can we calculate? So add and divided by 2, we get average value. So which is equal to, you can see I calculated in this. So here stretched by 0.09 and compressed by 0.09 and stretched by 0.11, we get 0.1. So which is equal to equilibrium condition. So here B is not B is indirectly proportional to R square. So we take R square average. ಸೊ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲ್ ಟು 1/r ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 103.5 nanometer square. So this is 1/r square average, 1/r square average, which is equal to 103.05 nanometer square. So ಇದರಿಂದ R average ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. We find R average, so which is equal to 0.0985 nanometer. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೇನು ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಈಕ್ವಿಲಿಬ್ರಿಯಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಿಲಿಬ್ರಿಯಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? 0.0985 nanometer square ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಇಯರ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ದ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್. Average distance is decreased. Why? Because it's simple. Here the anharmonic condition, it can be easily stretched but difficult to compress. ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕೇಸಿಂದ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಲೆಸ್ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, there is a change in radius, bond length. We can change in the bond length. Okay, so this is about the non-rigid rotator. So next we discuss about the spectrum of a non-rigid rotator. So here 3 cases. ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ನಾನ್ ರಿಜಿಡ್ ರೊಟೇಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಕೇಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಬಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, B0, BE and B new. B0 is constant. So here B0 represent R is constant, the bond length is constant. So here rigid condition, rigid diatomic molecule. And BE for the equilibrium bond length. Equilibrium bond length ಅಂತ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ, so here the bond is stretched like a spring. And BE new, here the molecule is vibrating. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ there are 3 B occurs, rotational constant is there. So ಈಗ the spectrum of non-rigid rotator. So the Schrödinger wave equation may be set up for a non-rigid molecule. The Schrödinger wave equation is set up for non-rigid rotator like HF molecule, and the rotational energy levels are found to be, you can see this is the rotational energy of a non-rigid rotator. There is a extra term occurs, h power 4 divided by 32 pi power 4 I square r square k j square into j plus 1 whole square. So this equation, it is has unit J. It has unit J. It is in joule. Okay. This is for the rigid rotator. Ej is equal to h square divided by 8 pi square I j into j plus 1 for rigid rotator, and this is extra term come from non-rigid rotator. Okay, so I can write this equation like this, Ej, small letter Ej, which is equal to capital letter Ej divided by Hc. So here I convert joule into centimeter inverse wave number, which is equal to B times j into j plus 1 minus d times j square into j plus 1 whole square into in terms of centimeter inverse. So here I convert joule into centimeter inverse. So there are two constant is there, B and D. What is B? B is the rotational constant and D is the centrifugal constant. D is centrifugal distortion constant. Centrifugal distortion constant. Keep it in your mind. D is centrifugal distortion constant, D, and it is positive, quantity applied for a simple harmonic force field only. So this equation only applied for simple harmonic force field only. And here the bond is stretched and compressed equal amount is called simple harmonic force field. So in case of unharmonic force field, ಅನ್ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಿಕ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಂಥ ಕೇಸ್ನ ಅನ್ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಿಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಿಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ we get energy Ej which is equal to like this. Ej is equal to B times j into j plus 1 minus d j square j plus 1 whole square plus h j cube into j plus 1 whole cube plus k j power 4 into j plus 1 whole power 4 up to so on centimeter inverse. So for unharmonic force field we get Ej in series form. Ejನ ಸೀರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ H and K and so on, these constants are very small, where H, K, etc. are small constants depend upon the geometry of the molecule. So H and K are constants, so these constants depends upon the molecule, shape of the molecule, and they are however negligible compared with the D. So here D is a more compared with H and K and other constants. So for harmonic force field we can calculate D. What is D? D is the centrifugal distortion constant. So centrifugal constant we can calculate from using this equation. Using this equation we can calculate the D, centrifugal distortion constant. D is equal to 16 b power cube pi square mu c square divided by k. So I already tell k is called spring constant. Spring constant, where is the spring? Spring is in bond, which is equal to 4 b cube divided by mu bar whole square. Mu bar whole square. What is mu bar? Mu bar is the fundamental frequency of the bond or vibrational frequency of the bond. Vibrational frequency of the bond. So in the starting class I I written the expression for k. Okay, so then how to find nu bar? What is nu bar? Nu bar is the line absorption line or emission line of the non-rigid rotator, so how can we get absorption line? There is a transition between nearest neighbor of the energy level of the non-rigid rotator. So small letter ej plus 1, their molecule is in ej plus 1 level of the energy level. So here molecule transition from ej plus 1 to ej, which is equal to nu j bar. Nu j bar is the absorption line from the transition ej plus 1 to ej, which is equal to b times j plus 1 j plus 2. Replace j into j plus 1, we get this one, because ej is equal to b times j into j plus 1. Here we find out the ej plus 1. Replace j by j plus 1, we get j plus 1 into j plus 2 minus j into j plus 1 for this one. Okay, minus d times j plus 1 whole square into j plus 2 whole square, because of this one. ej contain d times j square into j plus 1 whole square. So replace j by j plus 1, we get this one, j plus 1 square into j plus 2 square minus j square into j plus 1 whole square. After simplification, we get nu j bar absorption line, which is equal to 2 times 2 times b into j plus 1 minus 4d j plus 1 whole cube into centimeter inverse. So this is no, you already know this equation. This is the absorption line of the rigid rotator molecule, the rigid rotator. This is the absorption line for rigid rotator, and this is the equation for or absorption line for the non-rigid rotator. So nu j bar, which is equal to, so I have one example for HF molecule. This is the first absorption line of the HF molecule. You can see this is 2b. Compare this equation and this one. So here this is 2b and this is 4d. Here d in terms of, here d which is equal to in terms of 10 power minus 3, you can see b which is in terms of 10. Here b is greater than d. From this we can calculate nu bar. What is nu bar? Omega bar. It is not a nu, omega bar. is vibrational frequency of the bond of HF molecule. Vibrational frequency of the bond. So omega bar square, which is equal to 4b cube d, 4b cube d, which is equal to 16.33 into 10 power 6 centimeter inverse whole square. So from this we can calculate omega bar. Omega bar, which is nearly equal to 4050 centimeter inverse. 4050 centimeter inverse. Okay. Next page. This is the next page. Omega bar nearly equal to 4138 centimeter inverse. It is the standard vibrational frequency of the bond of HF molecule. It is standard. So here we can calculate the omega bar from the non-rigid rotator of the HF of diatomic molecule. Using this formula we get omega bar, which is equal to 4050. The standard one is omega bar, which is equal to 4138. So here 0.02% of inaccuracy. Okay. Next we calculate from omega bar ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ 960 Newton per meter. 960 Newton per meter. This is the spring constant of the bond of the HF molecule. Spring constant of the bond HF molecule. Okay, this is about the non-rigid rotator. The non-rigid rotator. Okay. Okay, this is the spectrum or energy levels of the rigid rotator and non-rigid rotator. Rigid rotator and non-rigid rotator. Okay. So here the non-rigid rotator energy levels lies less than the rigid rotator energy levels. You can see this is the 10th J of the energy level of the rigid rotator. This is the 10th J, the rotational quantum number. J is equal to 10. The energy levels is lies less than the energy level of the rigid rotator. You can see ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನ್ ರಿಜಿಡ್ ರೋಟೇಟರ್ದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಿಜಿಡ್ ರೋಟೇಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಪ್ ಟು 4 Why? Because here there is no stretching or compressing of the bond. It has equal energy level within 4J. The J value is equal to 4. After J is equal to 5, there is a less energy because of the rotation is high. The energy of the rotation is high. Okay. Next, the transition of rigid and non-rigid. So this is the absorption lines of the rigid rotator and this is the absorption lines of the non-rigid rotator. You can see here after some values, after J is equal to 4, the absorption levels is shifted towards the high wavelength side. The